Greetings.
I need 2 volunteers to rotate the OP.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all go out? 2. Because the other 2 need to man this line, basically. So
we're gonna have 2 people manning this whole line.
We're fucked. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be great.
That's what I'm wondering if it
not
might
gonna get rolled at all, ever. That's fine.
That's what I'm wondering if it might be better to put OPs out further with better fields of view.
Well, no, our OP's out there. We have a view of pretty much the entire field. From where I'll show you. I'm gonna walk you guys over. But I just need 2 people. The other 2 are gonna. I want 2 people who want to go stand out in open, whatever shrubland, and then the 2 people that want to stay here.
I'll stay here. I want to make some breakfast.
Okay. I'm fine with going.
Hello. What's going on? I am organizing an OP rotation plus patrol once that happens.
If I can leave my rock here, I should be fine.
I heard possible dangers this way.
Yeah, so last night you heard there was like Aztec people using kind of robots.
Death whistles?
Yeah, we've got those.
Huh.
Was you guys were using that?
No, we were out and about all night.
Oh, okay.
What time you guys
I was gonna say, I bet it was these motherfuckers.
It was last night that they heard them down there.
It wouldn't have been us then.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so.
Well, I know that it's probably some OP from them watching us because they like being back there and watching you back.
Love it from behind.
So we can do a sweep and try to make sure there's no one back there.
Yep.
Find possible ruck caches where they've hidden their stuff.
That's what I was saying. Do a sweep.
Yeah, no. Collectively we're doing that. You guys aren't.
Yeah, the one goal is, as long as we have our open forward, if they come anywhere from this direction, we're going to see them coming. It's open. And then we sweep and clear this out so we know it's good. And then we know that on the other side we've got the other 2 platoons. So it's going to be stupid for them to come between us to get behind us. So once we keep the OP out, which we have now, and then we do a quick sweep, hopefully no one's back there hiding behind us.
Yeah, I was just thinking, sending these guys out, their goal is to hook around, make visual contact with LP, and then head back in.
Option 2, if they want to keep going harder, they can just further on and do another probe further in.
Beautiful, I will let them know that.
Do like a movement to contact. Are we moving out of the No. Okay.
Hopefully we won't have to.
So we had a whole perimeter here, and then once the 2 moved, plus them up because they lost their patrol base last night, and so we have a sand table that we're building up on there so that you can use that for planning purposes. We're going to do a little bit more formal on any control is just like an op order at the beginning of the event is an op order, an operations order. You can have a patrol go out for like a quick roundabout, has the same level of op order as something for the company. So get that first thing, orient, get a roster of who's going, talk about who's going where, the 5 points, who's going where, what are they doing, when will they expect to be back, what they're going to do if they hit contact, what you do with contact to be back here. Make sure you know the challenge and task and combo and stuff.
Oh, yeah, you said that changed.
We're going to change it at noon.
Okay, got it. But for now it's...
For now it's the same, we've got a few hours. But if people do go on a patrol now and they expect that they can possibly go later, let them know that they will have a new briefing. So, with something at least.
I have the company brief. Just what will be the new challenge pass?
Challenge is potato, response is champion.
Potato champion. Okay.
And then its number is new is 6 instead of 5.
Hey. So you're gonna take the country?
It's looking like that. I was wondering
grabbing someone else.
If you don't bring back any, I'm gonna do it. I get you, man. Is no one gonna stop trying to work out like you, someone else meeting you halfway or something?
That's not going to probably be enough.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's more important that he's taken care of than anything. So I'm glad you're doing this. Yeah, just let me know when you're back.
Okay. I'm just trying to call you over.
But yeah, there are certain types of patrols. There's reconnaissance, and then we're doing movement to contacts. We're really still trying to develop where NATO's main force is, so that we develop some sort of, we know where they're at. The main goal is so we clear everything out. Security is always number one. And then once we have everything cleared out, we want to find where NATO is, and we want to know, the more you can sketch out where individual squads are using grids on the map, the better, so that we can send something tonight. Ideally, we send maybe a platoon, maybe 2 platoons doing some big hit tonight, dusk, 7 p.m., 19. In the meantime, we've got, it's going to get hot in the middle of the day, so we're not going to do too much in the open fields for sure, but we can still get some missions kicked out now before it gets hot.
Yeah.
When it starts getting hot, I might ask for some volunteers and we'll start setting up some food.
Yeah, for sure.
I brought a big old sack of food and I got some Chechen recipes. I got a butternut squash puree thing that they put in with onions into like tortillas.
Yes.
And
Down.
then they have a stew. Meat, potatoes, onions, weird stew. Pretty basic. Yeah. Not something you want in the middle of the heat, but latest.
Alright, sweet. Thanks, man. Hunt, this is Niner, send it. Copy, squad size element, going to old barn. I'll ask for a grid coordinate on that in a little bit. Also, dead man tell no tales, but I don't mind. Oh, okay, yeah, then that works. Okay, sweet. Perfect. Old barn. So I'm thinking about your position. So would that be to your left or to your right? Like if you're just looking dead across the field, dead away from PB, is it to your left or to your right? For sure. I think I know exactly what building he's talking about, so you guys really don't have to worry about that, but thank you for the relay.
We're thinking.
Alright, I'm coming over with Rory's guys, and we'll rotate it up.
We were watching that barn last night, like from a big distance.
The dilapidated one in the tree line, yeah.
We were hoping we'd be able to see something, but they had decent light discipline, so. Yeah.
So who's coming with me to the OP? For OP?
You got the radio back on the 142s?
I can. I tried calling you on it. And
Well, you put me on the other frequency for meeting with 1-1 out there last night?
Oh, yeah, no, I meant this morning.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, I swapped it back.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything. I'll be mine.
Radio check.
Try it again.
Radio check.
Got it.
Sweet. Let's go.
You guys got at least one radio on between whoever's staying back?
I got 145.
Okay. I'm monitoring it, but I can't tap on it.
I'll turn it on here.
Okay.
What's the command there? Should I get on that?
No.
I mean, I can give you the freak if you need it. Alright.
I'm just trying to keep you in contact if something happens here.
Alright, guys, so be ready to set for patrol probably 20 minutes. Yeah. Put it in your schedule, huh?
Are we ready? I'll
Yeah.
see if I can find something.
Sounds good, man. Alright, so rough ETA for patrol is about 20 minutes, so whenever I get back.
We'll be one down, two down after.
Correct, yes. Aware.
You can send to the OP. We'll still replace OP as soon as.
Well, maybe I'll shift OP a little bit so that they're not like, oh, there they are.
Well, they can see us all day long,
Fair enough, I guess.
but to get to us is another issue.
Yeah.
Get my second.
And we'll have enough heads up, even with a Humvee, that we can get in the wood line or something.
Yeah, but that gate in the center is where they got the Humvee, and it looks like they're bringing a squad of rucks there. So that might be our target tonight, is to kill that.
Staging it.
If we got enough pyro, if we got some tag rounds,
Yeah, we got 3 launchers.
we can go in there and kill the Humvees, and then
So we did last night.
without Humvees, those rucks are going to be a squad of guys.
We whacked that Humvee so damn hard. Humvees.
Just confirm command 1424.
Yeah. I'm not on that. I'm on the old one till noon.
What's the old one again?
140.300. Yeah.
Alright. I'll be back. Hopefully.
You just replace some guys on the front?
Okay. And then when I get back, I send out my sweeping patrol.
Sounds good.
Oh, that's
The birdie.
whatever.
You're officially relieved. Have some fun, gentlemen.
Obviously where their TVs are. We heard word from a broken gun Russian wrecking bucket, you know.
Yeah.
Like a squad full of people with rucks over by the old barn.
Yeah, that's what you're hearing. They might be staging them for an attack.
Yeah.
We might hit that later.
Right.
Alright. Ranger this. Preying on their fear. Naked. I'm gonna go to the bottom and sweep around. Yeah, we'll do a whole perimeter sweep and then come up the road that we walked in on initially. Keep an eye on the ridge line on the right. That's where I'd be. You're far enough away, but you're close enough to see. Hold up. I just want to listen for a second when I drink. Thought I might have heard something. I hear it on this side. I swear I hear it too. I swear I hear voices too. Confirmed. Like 100% certain those are voices. You want to get closer? Go slow. If we take contact and I go down, get on that radio, the one on my shoulder, and just call it in. Even if you die, just let them know that we got guys out here. Because I'm thinking that could also be the trail we walked in on. Maybe someone went to the car. But the voices we hear, if they're talking loud enough, go check it out. Yes. Sit here and listen for a second. still out here. Yeah, we're chasing sounds. We could be imagining things, or we could have actual stuff on the southeast side of the perimeter. Yeah, we're just trying to observe and report. We're trying to, I was waiting to call until we had something concrete. Start looping back. Start looping back. That's kind of old. It's probably from this event, though. No. Oh, it's tires, yeah.
No, it looks like there's something here. Looks like one to the right.
Take a breather. Got a building over there. Building on your rear. Deer, right? That could have been what we heard too.
What?
Could have heard that too. Like the branches breaking. It's not even a building. Fooled us all. TV. Hey, we're still out here. We're on the west side of the perimeter. We're working our way back in. Go for it.
I'm going to take your 2 other dudes, and I'm going to go reinforce the patrol because they're taking contact. So just reinforce the line as best you can with 2 men. I know it's bullshit, but you know.
Copy, where are the shots? That was our perimeter, our patrol getting hit. I copy. Oh, that's you.
I don't have a fist up right now.
I can't answer it. You're the one with comms. They're going to reinforce the other guys.
Is that what they said?
I'm assuming. I don't know.
Hey John, my comm wasn't hooked up. What'd you guys say? John, Dan, come in.
Patrol squad that went out. They got hit by something, so we're going to head out and take a look at that. Just want to see if you guys want to come link up with us, or you want to patrol back to the pack.
Tell them to keep going. We're going to reinforce the base.
Keep going, me and Rory going to the base.
Awesome, copy that. We're going to head out, so we'll let you know if we go and send that or get behind you.
Stay alive.
Aye, aye.
Come back with your shielder on it. figure out when I get there.
I wouldn't be surprised if they know where our base is at. I'm pretty sure there was a recon outlet somewhere out here. On top of the voices you were hearing, we found some other proof.
Breather. What? Breather.
Do we want to go up to John, or we want to go back to PB?
PB, and then we can hit John, or we'll figure it out when we get there, because we're still a ways off. I wonder if those voices we heard double backed. They saw us and they just waited for us to pass.
These NATO guys are the ones attacking the base right now. I wonder if the guys that we thought we heard were guiding them in or something.
Or they're the same group. But if they're up on the top of the hill over there on an OP, then that means they might have attacked directly. We're just going to reinforce the base. Can you tell them that?
Because the whole idea of climbing down that hill and then climbing back up, it did not sound great.
You got something blue up here?
Huh?
Something blue. Probably a barrel or trash. Once we lose sight of the first group, we're just going to start pulling back.
Where do we want to go?
Good question.
Maybe we should set up and try to do a delaying tactic.
Now, three of us. We're just going to die tired out here. We can't delay a force that size with out in the open like this. We're just going to get sniped.
But I mean, like, go back into the tree line.
Trying to think of where we do that.
There's a lot of rocks to hide in that tree set over there.
We could set up at the top of this side of the gully, so that way when they start getting pushed back, we can run down into it real fast, and then maybe we could come around the side. And
I don't know if I'd want to do that, because if we're at that first spot and they start shooting at us, we're going to have to fall back. But they're going to run up and just shoot us while we're running down the hill.
yeah,
But if we start at the bottom of that gully, wait until we get pretty close and just light them up and then run.
I feel like we're kind of delaying them right now because they can see us. And so they're acting all tactical. And they're going to be all tactical the entire way, knowing that we're out here. Instead of just casually walking and being comfortable. So it's a minor degrade. Degradation of performance. He wants us back there for defense, but
We got these Russian guys still here.
yeah, they know that everything's coming back. That Humvee's coming for us.
Yeah, I think we got 5 Russian guys at least behind us.
It's time to start rolling. That Humvee's going to chase us down. We can go get our corner.
He's coming down the road, it looks like.
Yeah, if he hauls ass through here, we're running. We're going to get in the wood line in so he can't chase us. We can get that cliffside corner that you were talking about and just react to the situation. Yeah. It's spaced out more, but in the daytime it's easier to see. Swing around so don't expose these guys if they're trying to hide.
Should have timed yesterday to see how long it takes to walk that entrance.
Confirmed NATO with Humvees, and it's definitely more than 20. I'm pretty sure this is the main effort.
Don't say that. They all fucking die.
You wanted me to confirm that it was NATO.
What's that?
You wanted to confirm that it was NATO. I'm wondering if... I wonder if there's something else going on.
I mean, they had those gun trucks with them.
That's what I thought. I'm like, if they had the gun trucks headed this way and they start spreading out in formation. You want to stay here?
Let's just post up in the tree line.
You're right here, and we'll fall back as needed. We're not going to fight here. Although we could. We're gradually pulling back just so we can keep eyes on by keeping a distance so we can't get wiped out.
I'm just worried about the end of our line there. I'm going to go check it right now. Hopefully there's a second element there, but if not, we're going to need someone manning where you guys were.
Just watch it. Just watch. That tree's in the way and I can't see it. Because they could hook around. first elements are crossing the original OP location now.
Solid copy there, Rory. Let's just have you all the way back down there. I'm going to run down the plan with you.
Roger. Behind me.
Oh, there. Cool. So you're gonna take your corner, but really your only job is to see if anyone's gonna try to take that really steep hill up to flank.
Yeah,
And-
we're gonna take that corner that we can actually see.
Yeah, you're gonna be looking down on it so that you see, hey, if they're really gonna try to fucking mountain climb up here, you guys are just gonna kill them. But be ready to collapse in very quickly.
We're ready to move.
They're going to have more people than us if they attack us with company and we don't have the other two militia platoons. So we're trying to delay them and slow their onslaught and hopefully fix them and they're decisively engaged and they cannot pull out. And right when they're doing that and our lines are extended, the other two platoons come in behind them and just sweep them. That's a theory.
Are they coming?
Yeah, they got visual
Yeah.
on NATO.
The 3-4 platoons?
They'll be there
Haven't
by
seen
the
them.
AR.
They were just poking on the wing hussars, essentially. Like that, just precisely.
I remember at one game when GMR and BD Strums were like, we're holding the high ground. There's no objectives up there. And then we had the big battle with the entire company minus like their 30 guys. And then we had the AR and they like walked in halfway through. We won. Supposed to be there. Be like that maybe.
Go take your position.
Alright. I'll be over here. I'm on the radio. We're going to take our corner over here. The pine needle one. Try to get between me and Stu. These guys can see down here. Stu's over here. Just try to get between us because he keeps wandering off. We're just holding this corner. Be ready to collapse in, yeah. That's the way we usually do it.
So how far down this hill are we?
1, 2. We're staying at the top. It's easier to run up here than to run all the way back up.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch it too far down.
Yeah. I'm just going to go this rock formation here and just hold. That way we can pull back as needed. I figure you guys can see all this down
the
here.
road from here, so
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
We get a little bit further right, because I think I heard something moving from left to right for a while. It sounded like a group.
Well, the problem is we can't secure all of it with 3 of us, so.
I know, I'm not trying to secure, I'm more just trying to listen for it.
I don't have 2-way comms, so.
Well, that's why I didn't bother putting it in.
I can hear what you say, I just can't.
Yeah, that's why I have the mic on this.
Oh. Break straight ahead of me. Bring up full flank security. Yeah, full! Where's Dan? I think Dan's down. You got eyes on?
Yeah, get that hit.
Fuck. Go gorilla. Keep going, keep going! The top of the hill. Keep going back still. I'm on your right. It's about to get spicy. Keep on to me. Stu, turn to me. We're getting flanked on the right. We got at least a fire team on the right side. Doing a hard flank. It's a suicide mission right now. They know we're here. one. Last man on the right side. Yeah, let's swing around the right and head back to the hill if we go overrun. Whew. Dead. No.
How many you take?
Right out here.
How many?
At least 8. First one's about this side.
I see it.
What? Fair point
I don't
staging.
have that many. Hold on.
Come on! I know! PCP should be here!
Roger, moving down the hill. Oh, that's possible to hit.
Neither do we. I'm walking back up the hill. I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the car.
We're going back up.
I'm just gonna get in the shade, repack my mags, do what I can. Whew. Trying to hold the right side there. Mine's got piece of shit stuff. There's a good chance it didn't see anything with the ground.
Makes it more authentic.
I used to run her down my shoulder, so I got whacked quite a bit.
NATO medic water! John, help!
You guys come around this way or do you go all that way?
Oh, I tried to sneak around your boys that were still holding this ridge, and then when I got up there, nobody was there. So I shot at the dude wearing the keffiyeh, and I thought that I killed him because like he went like this, and then he just kind of slumped over. But I guess
I
it
guess it
wasn't
didn't hit
dead
or
because
something.
I came up and he was like, "Oh, good kill, man." And I was like, "Thanks." He's like, "Surprise!" Bah, and he shot me with the pistol. And I was like, "Oh, okay."
That's one of the downsides of MilSim West. And you get the realism side, but you also get the side that's like, is he dead or what?
I was gonna shoot him again just to make sure that he was screaming, but
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a dick. Yesterday I got triple tapped in the face while my hands were like this, and it was just like, pop, pop, pop. I was like, okay, maybe you can do that with that.
Like what else can you do?
Yeah.
I'm dead. Just make sure you knew that.
Make sure that the area is safe before you render aid to your associates. I thought that I killed a man, but turns out he killed me.
Maybe he's a Highlander.
Yes, I landed never die.
Yep.
So yeah, make sure that you like, if you look on the horizon and you see bad guys, shoot them and make sure that they're dead. Right now they're wondering, like, dudes who are moving with speed and violence of action are most likely alive.
Yeah,
especially if they're yelling. So you might want to.
This was squad 3, 4.
Yeah, you may or may not want to dispatch the enemy before dealing with them.
It sounds like a Call of Duty like tip that comes up on the screen when you die.
For toolkits, press F1.
Oh, I need medic water. So if you can freaking bring the 2 medics down to me.
Start walking.
Okay, there's kill those bad guys and so they can kill them.
Just start walking down the road. We
You
came
need
up
to swap
on it.
rifle? I can shoot you rifle. What do you got? Use the fog box. These things are not.
You're probably like me where you fog anything.
Huh?
You're probably like me where you fog anything.
That might be the case. Oh, they have like a seal around. That's what's going on. Your sweat's getting trapped. Alright, go and fucking kill those guys.
I'm using the M-frame. I'm using it up like this to make it chill.
Hey, NATO medic! NATO medic! Down here!
NATO medic water! Ah!
Go on the flank side, bro.
You're back in. There's my guy. Yeah, we saw all the guys over here, so I came over.
Yeah, I thought I killed you because I shot and then I saw you flip over because it was like,
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was exhausted.
oh, you're good, man.
That's why I did that.
Yeah. Spirit of the game. I turned and I saw the gun and I was like, I already know what's about to happen. Colt.
Desert Eagle.
Whoa. Oh, is this a blank fire?
No.
Oh.
Hefty.
Oh, what the heck? This is hefty.
Yeah, right.
He pistol whipped us earlier for acting out.
That is cool. Is it CO2?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good time.
This is a truly homeless gun. I like it. Make sure
My
everybody's dead.
My grandfather was. I'm not actually in fact, and that's why I'm gonna blow us all up.
Make sure everybody is dead.
Bye.
Make sure everybody's dead. Well, actually, did you get hit with a BB? Well, okay. Now, did you hit him? Did he hit you?
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
You hit me.
Yeah, you're hitting him. When the grenade went off, I was like, did you hit him with a BB? Or like...
I'm a corpse.
Oh. Yeah, pick up your grenade. Yeah.
Hey, you gotta wait 5 minutes, bro.
Oh, yeah. Hang out
he wasn't dead. I was dead.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy ate him, and then please pick me up. Yeah. That is such a cool revolver, though. Like, and it's just like hefty and it's clean. Yeah. Yeah, if you actually want to sit next to me, when you guys come up, we can just send you back.
Yeah.
You are 1-1.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Frick, man.
That's why I was like, make sure everybody's side. Because your boy's hanging out with dead guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our guys consolidated over here and then left, so
Yeah,
I just stayed.
You're good, man. You're good.
Alright, you guys ready to see how fast I can drink this water?
Dude, I got choked yesterday. Throw that in the grass.
Want me to time it? Oh, I already started. Fuck.
Oh, what a beast.
Yeah. How dare you?
Oh, nothing like drowning yourself, boys.
That's how you get a busted lip.
Yep. Yeah, I actually busted my lip earlier. Hitting a rock. Alright.
If you want your goggles back, you can have them.
Yep.
You're right.
So, are there still Russians up on that hill?
We're pushing up. The whole one first platoon is way the heck out there. We gotta go, guys.
Hey, I appreciate your services, mate.
No, you're good.
Happy to.
Come on, John.
Start right down here.
Yeah, you don't know. You're doing our work, but I'm not actually doing it. Tax our rate.
He accepts tips.
You're not a pacifist. Okay, so are they further down on the ridge? Is that what you mean?
They're up top. They're up that way. Jed's pushing away from the
We're gonna pull straight that way. Yeah.
Without running a CCP, I'm pretty sure it's like way back that way.
Wander until not all those who wander are lost.
It's somewhere out there.
Hey, can one of you guys help me with this?
Yeah.
I'm throwing water. That was a good shot. Dude, straight through my lip.
Yeah.
I swear, I thought I was hitting you.
That was like an old county duel. I think you might have gotten me.
You got everybody but him.
Crash on this thing.
Alright, cool. That should be good for now. So good?
I 100% guarantee you hit me.
Yeah. That's crazy. I promise I didn't that, really.
I think the shot you might thought you hit him with clipped me in the shoulder,
Oh, really?
so it went right over. So from your point of view, keep up the good fight. I'm gonna try to get a hold of my guys.
Backpack. I thought he was one of ours because I couldn't see him behind that bush. So when he walked next to me and he was like, "Hey, I like your kit," I was like, "Oh, you're a bad guy."
Yeah, all our guys
Oh, no.
regrouped over here, so I came over here and then saw him dead. Stewart Ann. We're on the bottom of the hill by the close to the parking lot. We don't know where the CCP is at, but start heading west, somewhere around there somewhere. Negative. Leave the rucks there. Say again. We're on the, if you're facing towards the parking lot from the top of the hill, we're on the right side of the road. We're dead though. I don't know if you guys are dead. Yeah, I'm just trying to coordinate while dead, just make sure you guys are still physically alive.
I'll find out from Dan.
Start heading west. Everybody's starting to head west.
Asmat 6, this is Asmat 1-2, come in.
We're running there. I ran an entire circle. Because I saw him trying to push around the right, and I knew that if we keep all our guys on this side, we can possibly hold this side, or at least delay them.
We did our best, man. There were just too many.
Oh yeah, but once third and fourth show up.
If they haven't already been stuck, now they have the high ground.
True.
Asmat 6, this is Asmat 1-2, coming over.
I'd be dead.
Does anyone know where Rush 4 CCP is? know where CCP is? No. Okay. Yep.
We're trying to find the CCP right now. You guys just keep heading this way, I guess. It's still going because I think we might have reinforcements. Trying to be vague in case someone's close enough to hear. Pin now, it's possible we might end it.
You might end it. Or again, if 3 and 4 haven't.
I think 3 and 4 in a way is going to keep going.
Sounds like we should walk back up the hill and try to reconnect.
Yeah, I'm going to meet you at the top of the hill. Don't come down the hill. Go for the crossroads. I'm going to be off this channel. I can still monitor it, but I won't be able to talk on it. Got some cardio in. You alright? Just winded? You got water?
I'm good.
Got water on you?
Yeah.
Okay. In this heat, you got to question everybody. In this heat, you got to question everybody.
Yeah, no, I don't resent it.
I know I'm especially vulnerable to hot weather, so I have to go overboard on everything.
Just a manner we're walking up the road from parking back up to PV.
The escalator sucks here.
Right? I need to fucking fix this thing.
First the AC breaks. What are we paying for? Jeez. Rounding people up by the toilets. Fun times.
No, but I will be giving my film to Ben Ship Oxide? Yeah.
Oh no.
Shit.
tape if you want some.
Oh no, it didn't break. There's this tiny little plastic tab where if that breaks, it'll never go on again.
Rubber bands like that on my mags.
Yeah, no. Actually, I didn't think of that.
It gives you a better grip too if your hands are sweaty.
You're right.
That's what I put on my pistols. It's a cheap and easy solution.
Oh, yeah.
You can careful bike tires to do it.
We can either go or stay here.
Okay, cool. One shoe is completely here. Okay, one shoe. Who's there?
I'm going to drop off from this event. It's not me. I love what you did.
And the funny thing is, you just put one like.
You guys, let's go to the shade.
Topping off.
Max, when you guys are ready, head down this road. These are the crossers right there. And you give me a head count. Get on command there.
Down there?
Yeah, head down and right.
Like to the gate? Like to the gate?
Yeah. Check it out. Follow. Check when you go out.
Lost track of our guys. Over here.
1-1, 1-2. Follow me. Pull in 1-2.
Do you have another radio with you so that way we can tee it up?
I don't, unfortunately.
Nice job. You guys did what you could. It sucks when they have like 2 platoons.
We were just trying to delay them long enough.
Yeah, apparently third's position got leaked by a Western imperialist journalist to someone's platoon leader.
Boo.
Is what one of our Chicago was saying.
Boo.
Our forward ambushing element didn't work, and we didn't get reinforced in time.
Fair enough. We were just trying to slow them down at the hillside and pull them around.
We had a good time doing it. I did schwack many of you.
Same. also load the rucks with grenades.
Take a breather.
Yeah. Get some water, repack your mags if you can. Do what you gotta do. Steer.
Eric is here.
Ram! Get ran over real quick. Okay. Yeah. Hey, hit him, Josh. You don't count. Yeah, mine don't count. Hit him. I'll throw in facilities. You thought I was
Over here. Get some water in you. If you can repack your mags, go for it. I'm not sure what the atmosphere situation is going to be like, so.
Technically, yeah. Though, but I think the best way to see it is
We got about half hour in our bunker, the machine gun bunker. Most of the time it's just me trying to figure out mags that will load. But then you get to see NATO pull me into the bunker, revive me, and then shoot up.
yes! I love it when that happens. Oh my god.
He was so angry.
I'm in direct sunlight. Fuck this.
They're like, why are we looking in camouflage?
I've only gotten in that radio once. I didn't finish the revive because another dead guy was quiet in my door. What are you doing? It's all first platoon and Ram 1? Alright, yeah. So listen up.
What?
Your ancestors all died over there. Luckily, there's a high breeding rate in Chechnya. You are all reborn. That's the same or slightly more the same.
Damn it.
In breeding rate. So I got ammo. Did we distribute that you guys handed out?
No.
I got ammo here. Start distributing it. We should have one more that Conrad should have. Oh, where he's at? Yeah. Over here. Conrad, distribute that .25. He's got .25s. I got .32 right here. Refit those. We got medic waters in the truck. So get your medic waters up if you're a CLS or squad first responder or you're a platoon medic. Ram 1, you guys can have a platoon medic in addition to one squad first responder. Load up, unlimited, for the medic. Squad first responders are 4. Everyone top off on ammo. Any extra ammo leaves here. I will have CCP. I'll have medic waters. Behind here. Oh, that's CCP going to be. CCP will be mobile. Yeah, just another advice. We're not back in until after we reconnect with Hickman's force. So make one RTO per element so we can stay on the command net. So it's 142.400, and we're trying to link up with 4-6 or 3-6. Once we link up with them, just basically follow second platoon. We're going to break down into section and squad. Basically 1-2, 1-1. You're going to start acting as separate units. Just go hard. You're basically a maneuver element. The main effort will be 3rd and 4th platoon. All right? So go hard. Use their CCPs. Any medic can heal you. Just rush forward, militia. I will be a mobile CCP at the command level. I might be near the truck. I might be just a guy with like 3 cases of water. Same with you guys. You guys are now infantry. Assault, kill, get tattoos, drinking problem, disability, divorce, DUI. Same with you guys. Just make sure someone is on the command net. Which of 3 wives do I divorce? Who's our CLS and who's our... all the... Well, you guys can't divorce. You're militia. Okay. Yeah, it's illegal. It's haram. Get some ammo loaded up. There's a .25 over there with Conrad. There's 3 things right here. We got medic water. Refill your section medic and your squad first responder out of the truck. It's going to be a fight.
I'm not RTO. I didn't get the fire of the AK. I'll just check for water. Got it? Alright, the CLS is looking for a medic.
F46, which is the opposite 6, where we can call them. You can load it with BB.
Well, now we're going to like actually
we're on the actual up there. Yeah, however many you want to carry. Up to you.
Yeah, I got right here.
And remember, guys, you are not back in until we fall in behind 3rd and 4th platoon.
Hey, how many do they have? Everybody got a 4. Starting cartridge I could have? 40 and 40? Okay. So you should be able to override if you have that many people. Dude, I had to, when we were waiting, I had to shit so bad.
Dude, I do too. The whole fight, I just holding it.
Yeah.
My stomach is so tired. Oh my god.
I'm about to offer you a power bar, but it's
Hey, you got any good for One broke, so I'm down.
That's that next shoulder strap. It's not great. The NATO guy, it's going to be lots of footage of us. All the NATO guy says is like, hey, make sure everyone's dead. Make sure everyone's dead. Make sure yeah, he didn't count it though, because I guess you have to be hit by a BB from it, which is new to me. So then I just took it and smacked him. Bunker. Just, kudo to the NATO guy not saying, hey, he's not dead. You know what I mean? It would have instantly made this other guy go like, what?
I took 3 bullets for you.
Oh, did they all hit you?
Yeah. The one he thought hit you, so he hit me in the ass, hit me in the back, and he hit me in the arm.
Yeah.
That was one I think. That's one I think.
What's the best way, like Google Drive or something? Dropbox?
Yeah.
That's like our technical term now. All Chechens
I highly recommend
refer to
like
bottles
the
of
plastic
baby
protector that wraps over it.
the full kit.
Yeah.
I have it. I just, the sound is such
Yeah,
shit.
get a back door or the slide door.
Oh,
Not the
smart.
waterproof one, but that will.
I appreciate any insight. No, it's hooked up to an external. You'd have to cut it out. Yeah. No, that's the main reason. Oh, when we were. Yeah, I was trying to call for there was literally like 7 guys like wrapping out. That was drop out.
He was so angry. Because he wasn't the one who actually revived me. His buddy revived me.
Don't just throw your bottles willy-nilly, like, release them.
Yeah, no. His buddy revived me using the guy I shot.
That's polite. Yep. You get to shoot every casualty. Even if it's enemy.
They saw the saw and was like, oh, he must be NATO.
And then after I shot them, the squad leader was like, yeah, I was kind of wondering how he got up ahead of me. Now, what I should have done was it wasn't trying to tie the battle, but I would have used
I'll be in the rear of the CCP. Go hard, we gotta take that back. You're all done for life. Trash? Disbanded.
You can no longer wear your 88 Mike Fowler Award.
Yeah. Discharge. Greasy discharge. T5.
Don't worry, we know where all our money is.
That's gonna be rough. Getting up that hill.
We're also small enough where if we do that, we just get fucked. Yeah. I think we should just support.
Human wave.
Not only do you have to go down that valley, you then have to walk up that path.
There's a way to get around that.
But I'm saying like, we're supposed to run to our bench.
It's a lot of extra walking.
It is so much walking. And like, if you guys want to do it, I'm not going to tell you no. I'm not going to be a part of that. Sorry.
I just
I just feel like it's going to take like 3 guys who just happen to be on the back quarter just being like, oh, go down this road. No, down this road.
this is the final battle, so if you want to just fuck off and do whatever, now would be the time to do it.
Like I said, if you guys want to
Yeah.
just go ahead and do it, I'm not going to stop you. It's just,
It could be epic.
and it could suck.
You can get around there and just smoke all of them, or it could get wiped out.
All I know is
It's a
if we
dice
divide
toss.
we win glory for our cow, I think. Glory for my family. Honor for my cow. And I forever live in the trash pile with Patat.
How many times do I have to tell you guys small? How many times do I have to tell you guys that?
Enchilada.
God bless.
Well, you already put a hole. Yeah, in the mesh on the inside. I did too. And then my shit's all, it's in the top. 1, 2. Are you guys ready?
Just about.
Okay, once you're ready, link up with this.
Copy. Is that 4th?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Or you guys only need you.
I love it. Alright, 1, 2. Y'all ready to
Where
step?
were you? We needed you like 40 minutes ago. We needed you 2 nights ago. Where the fuck have you been all weekend?
We got sent 6 of you guys and we got rolled by the whole company over there.
Sick.
Feels bad.
You gotta stay with these guys.
Forrest, when he loads up,
I'm just going to ride on your head.
Get in the truck. We're turning around.
Maybe a human shield for your truck.
We need a shield. We needed one Friday night.
This would be fun.
So Friday night, they started the game 250 yards out from our
Oh.
Forrest,
so we had all 3.
we're going to pull in towards Josh.
Wave.
You guys can pull back out. Smash with us.
That's all we got out there to reinforce you.
It really is.
Best we could.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
We literally started in the flag side.
It's good action.
Elvis, are we heading back off the road or into the field? Over here. Shutting down. Fair enough. Let's roll them this time.
Yeah.
We're literally going to roll them right down the hill.
It was all sprung because they hit the short bus equivalent of a full patrol base.
Yep.
There were dozens of us.
Dozens of goodness.
There are dozens of us.
Tags, you start launching them off in the air, mortaring down in the base.
Expend all ammunition.
Well, they were talking about how great our fortifications work. To me.
You had all the time in the world to fucking make it.
I was talking to the NATO guys and they're like, did you guys make all this? I'm like, yup.
Yeah, we even brought a fucking chainsaw.
And they're like, that's awesome.
Oh, no, Roy. Oh, shit, Larry.
What? What?
You're why we don't have nice things.
Because I sit on them?
That's it.
I'm so conflicted now because part of me wants to build a 105 all beamed up and stuff,
They're nice. It's a nice convenient gun.
but they're another niche gun that I don't fall for them.
Not really. They're handy for you in normal play. Because they're small, compact, you can fold them in.
Were you calling me on the radio when we were coming up this hill?
No.
Some other guy was asking if I was Stu. what he was moving for.
I just saw that you were looking around, so I started waving and you didn't move, so I started. That's when I said your name. But it was someone else saying it.
I was trying to figure out if he was pissed at me. I did find like the Chinese equivalent of Makarov. Put it on your bag before I left that spot.
Qigong.
KWC.
Use it to execute people.
I was sitting there thinking about it. Just like roll out my desk and just pull it up to my chin and just pull the trigger.
Oh no, the guy in the Hawaiian shirt. There he is.
Should have brought a Hawaiian shirt for last day.
Alright, guys.
What the fuck is that guy?
Don't kick the Russian TV.
Okay.
Take it back. No, right?
Oh wow, Jesus Christ.
What?
He got up, the log came back up and slammed in my hand.
It's me assisting you up.
Should have made those Green Beret kids when they first invaded Afghanistan. Just run around with GCUs and M4s. Oh wait, no, one of them had a G3 too.
Not a bad choice.
I still like that picture of when the white guys with expensive guns start coming up your mountain.
the nods are going to push up against them. It's going to create a pretty decent seal anyways.
About okay.
So mine says 12 minutes.
We shall see.
It's always a little bit off.
Yeah.
He's going to bust you for marijuana.
Crack cocaine on the streets.
All the BBs is going to... I can fit half my torso on my other ruck.
That's not feels worse than
From the waist up, I can get in my ruck. My other ruck.
I just thought of the other section, but they're within the platoon there are two halves, right? There's the Chechens and the militia. Within the Chechens, there's also a portion of them that are doing a recon, and so they're more or less just going to the patrol base we're at now and waiting there, and they're securing it until after we show up.
Okay. In terms of things that have an action, pretty much all dress for us set. One full squad of my guys all have knots if you want them to do something.
Oh yeah. So we have a slight frago, which we'll go over with the op order, but because of locational logistics, bathroom, water, and everything, instead of having everyone walk all the way back and forth every time, we're going to consolidate the militia platoon of 3rd platoon with 1st and 2nd. So we're going to be all in the area in this southern east corner that has the spigot and everything.
Yeah, the place where we smother.
Yeah. Now, I'm putting you guys on the right in the front door. You know where that overly built one is, right there?
Right with the path. Right
Yeah,
there.
it's right next to the path, and there's like a little one, and there's one that has like 2 sections.
Okay, I think I remember. Yeah.
Going right down the ravine.
No, it's right next to the center. Right next to the crossroads of the roads. There's that big one that's all
Okay.
wooded out.
Yeah, I'm sure I will find it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's right there.
Cool.
And you guys will have that one, and then the 2 on the sides. And you're basically watching enemy direction.
Right. Yeah, like basically like straight across.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I can.
But what we're going to do is they're sitting out and they're going to wait there, and they're just going to secure the site. And then we're going to wait until Josh gets here. We're going to do our safety brief. We're going to do an operations order. And so you guys can drop stuff now. So we're kind of waiting until Josh gets here.
Yeah.
You can put them aside in order so that once we start, we can all just take off. That way you're not wasting energy. So once you get there, we're setting and everything. You guys on the left, Chechens are on the right, as far as that platoon. Rushmore platoon is going to be forward, and they're going to have the full after the north and 180. And then the militia will be back, and they'll be after the 180 this way. And then command will be in the center. We are going to, I think they're going to build it, so we're having a sand table, a crane model. And yeah, we're going to build that. Once everything's set in, we're going to start, we're going to see what, like as soon as we get there, we start securing it, they're going to take off and link up with Hitler's platoon and reinforce them. And they're going to do a long walk. A long walk.
You don't want more body pocket.
Oh, we will. We will. We're with the main force. We're going to set up, drop our rucks, and depending on our timeline, we're going to send it very soon or moderately soon. Like, we're basically going there, setting up. We're not digging in for a couple hours, but we're setting up like, here's your rucks, here's your position. Here's your left and right limits. You're going to be here, and we'll kind of go over what intersecting fields of fire are and how to fight back positions, where the CCP is and stuff like that. And once we're set in that spot, then we're going to get out some mission briefs and we're going to send you guys out. And we'll probably send out one like break you into 2 squads section, and you'll have one section go out first. And what I can do is, once we get everything, we'll throw stuff down real quick, get left and right limits, and then we'll get a mission for one squad, send them out, and while they're out, I'll take in the other half of the squad, and we'll go over CCP, how to fight back positions, intersecting fields of fire, a little bit of training at night.
Sounds good. Yeah, that'll work out nicely for you guys.
And then once they get back, the first squad that gets back, they're going to do a back brief, give the information that they got on where the enemy is, where to go, and then we're going to send out the second group based on that intel, and the first group will settle into their fighting positions, get the same information on fields of fire and how to fight back, and then we'll go into a rest plan until early.
So then Hunt, you guys will be first because you don't have guns. So that the second team, when it's most dark, will go out when
Roger.
I'll let you use the saga.
Yeah, just
Well, also, if the second group wants to wait until morning, we can actually just put them into a rest plan early, and then at first light, we can send them out based on what the intel is overnight.
Right, no, but I mean, when it's light, then these guys are almost, use the nods when you can. So, all right, Hunt, do you want to go out tonight, or do you want to set up base more?
We can sleep. We didn't get a whole lot of that.
Okay, we'll do what you said.
So we can help set up base since we have all the equipment.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's not good. We can go out first.
We're just gonna have
We're
Rory
gonna
guys
be stepping off
go out.
very early tomorrow.
Okay. You guys are first thing in the morning.
So determine how you want to roll it based on how the situation develops, because you say first, but like it's going to get dark soon. We're going to step off and it'll be dark, I think.
Yeah. All I mean is I'm only gonna send out one squad tonight. We'll rest cycle first thing in the morning.
Right.
Sounds like a plan to me.
And then hopefully we can find out where specific groups are and try to prod them a little bit tonight, and then in the morning do a better raid. Hopefully we're going to have a recce team out there set up from, I think, the Rust Corps guys.
Did you pass on that I got a hold of their outfit?
Nope.
Is that something you
Well,
want
we
to
got it.
It has the free phone.
Oh,
So just checking. I got it on my phone.
I think we'll find it tomorrow. I'm gonna go the old-fashioned route.
Gotta give them a chance.
Although they got our outboard.
Yeah.
It apparently got leaked. So, with all this leaking, how can aliens be real and we not know about it? But they're real.
Birds aren't real.
Birds are. I've seen a dead bird.
Oh, you haven't? The battery just died.
Part of the belief is that aliens that we capture are just biological robots. That's why they don't have genitalia. So they build them.
Makes sense to me.
Maybe they're from a planet with less metal. They don't want to waste metal on a trip like that. Grow it out of some mold. Some mushrooms.
3D print it.
Pretty deep right now. I'm gonna go check with those guys, but that's the plan. I would say make sure you guys are hydrated and ready to go. It's not that far of a movement. Kilometer. So if you fall out, feel bad. Blame COVID.
I will. Don't worry.
But our main goal tonight is to set up and then start probing them. And by midday tomorrow, I definitely want to see where they live. Your eyeballs have a go too. So, this is Matt, his crew. He's got a section of militia guys. They've got a squad with night vision. based on what you guys develop tonight, they might link up with you and you'll have to guide them into a raid or a hit. But it'll be on company now.
That'll be this guy, Roy. If it helps, that's the guy. With the knife.
Yep. Link up with him.
Yeah, we'll find Otter and then jump off the new base.
So what we're gonna do is when we get to,
I'm ready to go all night.
we're gonna figure out where to place the stop.
I saw you take your mag earlier.
I would say.
Yep. If I'm out there for more than 4 hours, I have to consult the doctor.
Call them more than 80s.
Look how hard I am right now. You want some water for it?
Will you just look at it?
Sit there and awe at the girth.
Something more fortified.
Because it's so damn practical. Why do you think I didn't pack a pillow? What?
Tonight is about getting sleeping positions ready and making sure we can have that tonight. Tomorrow I will figure out when to build
I
them.
might.
Because you don't want to
Look at this cushion.
or the phone.
I changed frames from last year. Not the same pack I year before, but I changed the frames. It's a much nicer frame. It handles the weight so much better.
Yeah, Okay, sorry, who's in control of the one machine gun we have? Cool, sweet, awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. There's Josh. Alright. Almost ready, guys. Almost there, almost there, almost there.
No, he's got to do a safety brief.
He's gonna tell us. Yeah, that's the advanced element. Don't worry about it. We're good.
They're hostile,
Okay,
shoot them.
so Noah, these guys are being tasked to head out tonight to help with the raid. You don't have nods, but I don't mind if you still go, so you're not going to be able to see much.
It'll be rough going without nods.
It's up to you if you want to go.
I'll go.
No.
No flashlights. They're gonna, yeah. Like I just want you to know what you're getting into if you decide to leave with them tonight. That's all. It's basically you're not gonna be able to see shit and you're gonna get shot.
Can I join?
Yeah. I would suggest you just hang back with us.
I'm gonna let them make the decision, but you guys might get killed right away if you have to walk back in the middle of the night. Just know that, okay? But it's up to you if you want to stay at base or if you want to hook up with these guys, okay? Because I have walked out here without nods. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's just
There's supposed to be a lot of moon.
it's better with nods. That's all. Again,
there's a lot of barbed wire. There's more barbed wire out there now than there was 2 years ago.
all right.
That might be significant. It's otherwise, if you stay on the roads, it's pretty smooth. If you go off the roads, it gets pretty rough really quick because there's rocks, there's ravines, creek beds. So if you ever get separated and try to get back at night, stay on the roads. They all lead. There's a road that goes around the entire perimeter. There's ones that go to each corner of the perimeter. If you know the general direction you need to go, and you can't really see it right now, but the mountain is north. You can kind of see those mountains. That's north. So if you ever get lost, that's north. The base is on the south side. So you can see the mountain. You're going the wrong direction. I know. I'm saying normally you can see the mountain. You can see the base of it over there, but that's about it. I know, because all the smoke is out there. Was it?
Yeah.
So there's a fire over there and across the way?
Pretty much from Ellensburg. It's got half the way to
I wonder if you'll be able to make it back home.
that side, that detour road that I was talking about was actually your first time here. Fire.
You'll have to go across to Bonnie Lake and come around.
82 was the detour through the detour.
You go to Greenwater, cut straight north, and then go across.
Following you guys home.
Just go right across.
It's like fucking 5 all the way down to that Oregon border. That's actually a really cool drive.
You can drive from Greenwater to Cleon.
I thought about it, but I wasn't sure where the fire was at.
It was on the east side.
So I didn't want to like cross over too soon and then get caught. Instead I just saw that hitchhiker get smoked.
Did it make cartoon sound effects or go like wah wah?
Well, I didn't see it. I was there
Like traffic.
yeah, dude, so dude, there was like all this shit from like a hiker's bag all over the fucking highway, and the cops are just standing over this body.
Wow.
Yeah, the ambulance can get there because they're super hand up. But like, pretty sure they got like I was like, what the fuck? Get up! Say psych! Sorry, what you told me. Yeah, it was like right over one of the bridges. I think he was like, maybe he was like fucking around trying to get like maybe he got stuck under the bridges and he was trying to get through or something. And he got back.
He was bungee jumping. Bungee jumping on I-5.
This is one of them like random river bridges.
With the creek down below, it's a foot deep.
Yeah, right.
It's all rocks.
Ow.
Yes! Smoke that. It's gonna start dropping real quick.
Yeah, that's sick.
It's gonna get really cold because it's gonna drop 30 degrees in about 2 hours. And then you got that wind chill. Luckily we're not sweaty yet, so we have that going for us. Whoopee. Just to suffer. He's waiting until it gets dark. Rabble. Just gonna give our position away.
I like to keep my pressure balanced.
I want to get one of the pressure switches on the top.
Yeah.
Those look like they'd be so much better.
Company commanders are aggressive and they like night attacks.
Yeah, no, they like night attacks, but they're bad at them.
Yeah. Liking them and being good at it are two different things. They can try to hit us all night long.
Experienced NATO very rarely mounts a successful night raid on the first night.
And the idea being that since we're pushing groups out there tonight, they're going to have to sneak past us to get to our areas. So you guys are going to have advance warning if you're not out there. Like, hey, you got a group.
Try and get us tied down while they are tied down.
Or route the guys that are out there.
They have to sneak through somehow.
But it's
Look, anything's possible. You guys could get shot tonight, but it's unlikely.
Oh yeah.
NATO's always covered in glint tape, so it looks like a parade coming in.
That too.
You guys got some bangers playing.
Yeah, I see.
Should have grabbed some of those turkeys.
I've been engaged out in the open more than once.
Just take the high ground and circle them. That's what we're looking for.
It's like that video. I've been trying to find it again. It's like when me and the boys going out to hunt a skinwalker. How old direction?
Geriatric fox.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did you tell her I'm a piece of shit too?
Like I'm a piece of shit.
No, that I'm doing it too.
Oh man, I don't know if I mentioned it or not. I
You should have been like, no, it's okay. Other men suck too. It's not mean. It's not personal.
We're all doing it.
It's the life, baby.
State only comes around once a year.
Is her birthday always on Labor Day?
It's today.
Yeah.
Leave the cap on. It's probably fine right now, but I'm leaving the caps on. The caps have a little pinhole in it. You can still see out of it.
Yeah, the lids.
It's probably fine to take it off. Just don't look at the sun or where the sun was.
Are those a rental?
Yeah,
I think the rentals are auto-gated.
that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be a problem.
I mean, it's not my money though. I'm not. Send it, bro. So cool out here. I love this place.
Good vibes.
In about 1 minute, and we're gonna walk over there without our gear.
I got COVID.
Please cover your cough.
You start you cough and you start to.
Where were you when the tree started going?
Where are we going now?
Yeah, I'll help you got it.
I'm good.
On switch is going to be. It's just gain, right? That's just the plug.
That's the battery plug, the one on top. That should be your gain. The one right there. Where my finger's at. That should be your gain. And the one closest towards your eye should be the power. Yeah.
Hey, Matt, we're going to do a safety group right here fairly soon.
Oh, it's an individual group?
No,
Gotta put the dog down.
Tengo Cellular Nuevo. Aquí. Yo creo que haya en el punto arriba tengo su vehículo.
SAT,
No idea. You tell me.
I don't know, they got rid of the Mexican pizza, is all I know.
Enchilada.
Day 9.
Hey, can you guys to the right here do me a favor? I'm going to try and do the safety brief right now. So, on the count of 3, can you guys just shout safety brief really loud? You guys ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Safety brief!
We have all of 1, 2, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Alright, I got a protest bag. We got a helmet with you?
No, it's fiberglass. You can break it.
Watch me break my helmet.
Hey, listen up. Hey, can you all hear me? Okay, great. All right, hey. Hi, everyone. My name's Josh. I like airsoft.
Oh yeah.
Hi, also to you all as well. Great. Okay, so you can all hear me everywhere in the back there? Okay, great. Okay, I'm going to do the one thing that I'm really good at my job, which is give you a safety brief. Don't worry. You'll see why at the end when you clap, and then I'll tell you not to, because like I told you already, I'm good at this, and this is the one thing that I'm actually good at. The rest of it I'm kind of a slacker about. So, here we go. First, I'm going to talk about all the major dangers and how we're going to mitigate them. Second, I'm going to go over the gameplay rules and the spirit of the game. And last but not least, we'll have a audience participation piece to make sure we're all in the right mindset to play MilSims. So, first, let's talk about the dangers. So, the top three are, and it's like just a dead tie between the pandemic and wildfires. Okay? So your top two dangers are either the pandemic or wildfires. As far as the pandemic goes, I'm not a scientist, and probably most of you aren't either. But we don't want anybody to feel unsafe or like they're going to have to compromise their health to come to this event. So we're going to ask that you please maintain at least 6 feet of distance from people you don't know. If that's not possible, please put a mask on if you have to get close to people to talk to them and plan with them. If you know people and you're all cool with spitting and licking each other, that's fine, but don't assume that everyone feels that way. And, you have to be respectful of how people feel about their health, whether you agree or not. A little further on that topic, I'm just going to ask, it's a pretty contentious time for a number of different reasons. Please avoid, we didn't come out here to have political discussions or like everyone share their nuanced theory about what's really going on. So please refrain from that. Nobody's here for that. And that's not what we should be doing this weekend. Let's focus on the game we're playing. All right, that's enough about that. Just do be aware that if you did come to this event, you probably have been exposed to the virus here at this event. And so if you have at-risk family members or loved ones, try and make a smart decision about whether you choose to have contact with them or not, and how you want to proceed after the event, assuming that you've probably been exposed at some point here. That being said, thanks everybody for coming out, even though these are pretty contentious and strange times. So I appreciate everybody's willingness to be here despite that. Okay, so fire danger is really the main danger, fire-wise. I mean, as you can see, there are fires already burning. I don't know if anybody noticed that coming in, but the West Coast is now a fiery hellscape because it's once again, summer, aka fiery hellscape. So the real danger here, obviously there's no pyro allowed at this event, but the real danger here could be smokers like me not putting their butts in the right location. You'll notice there's actually little metal trash by the red trash cans. There's actually little butt cans, so you can dispose of your butts there. If you're out in the field, make sure you fully extinguish it and put it in your pocket. Okay? It'd be a real bummer if we burn down all these beautiful acres that we're allowed to play on year after year, even when the governor of this state says we shouldn't be doing it. So, we're really lucky to have this venue here in Lickitat County and a local government that's supportive of us being able to do whatever we want. So let's not make them look like jerks by burning the whole place down. Cool? Great. Last but not least, the field itself is kind of dangerous. It's super duper hot, and there's a giant cliff. So, let me just talk real quick about how to handle being super duper hot. Stay in the shade, drink water. If you're feeling like faint or fatigue, or generally not yourself, it's probably because you're like getting really hot and not drinking enough water. And you might be fat. I know I am. So, drink a lot of water, stay in the shade. If you feel like you're too fat to be moving as fast as you are in the sun, go in the shade and drink water. If you're not sure what to do, look at me. If I'm in the shade drinking water, you should be too, unless you're not this fat. Whatever. I'll let you do that math yourself. Anyway, let me talk about the boundaries real quick, and then a little bit of like gameplay stuff. So, to your south, you've got paved horseshoe bed road, and then it makes a little step-up shape there with the gravel road. That's your south boundary of the field. To the west, there is a barbed wire fence that divides this property from Forest Service property. There are fences out here that you can go over, so if you do stray over the western boundary a little bit, it probably isn't that big of a deal. No one's really going to notice. Your northern and your eastern boundary is like a 900-foot cliff to the Lickitat River. Yeah. So, not sure. I don't have it, I swear. I already said in the last one, I'm a smoker. So, if you feel like you might be standing kind of close to a 900-foot cliff tumbling down to the Tat River, take another look and step carefully, because you are, okay? So, be careful of the cliff, watch where you step. We should have pretty good illumination, so that should help you out at night here. Let's talk a little bit about what we're going to do in an emergency. So there's 3 emergencies that we're going to call a ceasefire for. Who can call a ceasefire? Everybody. Everybody. How do we call a ceasefire? Ceasefire. Sure, right. You can do the proper Army thing and wave your hand in front of your face while shouting, or you can just panic, like wave your hands above your head, because not everybody knows the Army way, and if you look like one of those Carlot balloon persons, that people realize there's a problem, right? It's universal panic hand signal. Shout, ceasefire, stay where you're at, wait for instructions from the cadre. There's 3 things we're calling a ceasefire for. 1, a fire that you can't stomp out with like 6 to 9 people. Okay, a grass fire that's so big that 6 to 9 people tried to stomp it out and it's still ripping. So we need to stop and get everybody involved to put it out. Number 2, a life, limb, or eyesight threatening injury. So that does not mean like I fell down and my knee hurts, okay? That means like my knee is sticking out the wrong way, okay? That means like my eye is bleeding. That sort of thing. Everybody understand? So give people a chance to recover before you immediately stop the whole 250 people playing just because like Fatty fell down and got a boo-boo, right? That's always a bummer. No one really wants to, stop the game because somebody dropped their eye protection for 4 hours when that person could just lay there and get them. Everybody understand what I'm saying? Like, if you drop your eye protection, just lay down and cover your eyes and maybe have your friends help you find your shit. You don't need to stop all 250 players across the field from playing for that. First time you get hit, what do you need to do to get back in the game? Tourniquet. Who can give you a tourniquet? Great. After that, what? Water bottle. Medic water. Who gives you medic water? Medic. All right. Does the medic just like throw the water at you as he runs by? He's got to give it to you. You got to drink it while he's with you and then give it back to him, right? All right. Vehicles. Couple words about vehicles. You guys have some vehicles on your side. The militia group to the north has a green and a white pickup with roll bars and gun mounts. NATO has 2 Humvees and 1 green roll bar only truck. Chalk rounds can kill vehicles and everybody inside for 2 hours. Not the players, just the vehicle. Players can be regen as normal. A sustained burst to the engine block of a vehicle should disable it. So 6 to 12 rounds disables the vehicle but doesn't kill the crew. Nobody out here has a vehicle that is a tank. None of these vehicles are armored, so they shouldn't be being used as tanks. Okay? Last but not least about the vehicles, windows got to remain down at all times, and no blacked out driving, only legal street lights at night. Everybody knows there's no pyro, unfortunately. We have to choose between getting every single vehicle on the field stuck in the mud constantly or not being able to use any pyro. We choose not being able to use any pyro, sorry. That pretty much covers it for gameplay stuff, so let's just get along to... we are going to suspend the searching rule because of the pandemic, just so that people can maintain distancing if they want to. So now searching is just going to be a verbal search. You ask for it, they have to give it to you or show it to you. Does that make sense? Same deal. Don't search anyone's vehicles or rucks or any property that doesn't have anybody with it to give you consent to search it. If you find BBs or medic water bottles laying around, you can take those. Those are always in play. Okay? Everybody raise your right hand and repeat after me. I am a silly war nerd. That plays silly war games. I will not be a dick. I will not take myself too seriously. I will pick up my trash. I will not be trash. I will listen to the cadre. I will not argue about who hit who, or if it was too much, or not enough, or just hit already, God! And when I get angry, I will always remember I'm at a fantastic party with my fabulous friends in our magnificent costumes. And we're having a wonderful time. Alright, thank you very much for your attention. I'm going to turn you over to the cadre. The game is on, so when you leave this parking lot, you're actually going to I told you I was really good at this, you don't have to clap.
Hey, everyone, listen up. We're going to give the operation order brief now, then we're going to move out. Everyone hear me?
Yep.
All right, first things first. closer, but just maintain 6 feet. Don't give me COVID, please. Genetically weak, I will probably get it and die. I smoked for a long time. So what we're going to do now is we are in an area in Stavropol where NATO forces have moved in. We have some local militia forces that we are looking to link up with, support them, and then with them we're going to push out all NATO forces in order to stop the NATO advance towards Moscow.
Yeah!
Oh, enemy forces. They are well organized. They have vehicle support. Make sure that you know that those vehicles do know what they're doing, even though there's only a few of them. If you see vehicles that are not one of the ones that he just listed, if they don't have roll bars and gun trucks and people on top, it's probably just someone that's lost or like an admin vehicle, so you probably don't need to light it up. Hopefully you have tag rounds and you have anti-tank weaponry. There are bursts. Machine guns will do wonders against people with their windows rolled down. Don't let them, violence of action, you can rush up and make sure they do not respond or regenerate themselves. He gave you all your medic rules, so that's enough about that.
Can you open the door?
It's their vehicle. I would say you ask. Anything is consent at this point. It might work. They might get mad. So, friendly forces, we have 4 platoons. I'm the commander, so my call sign will be Opmat 6. Everyone else, we have the platoon sergeant and platoon leader for first platoon is Opmat 16 is a platoon leader, Opmat 17 the platoon sergeant, and it goes Opmat 27, 37, 47. We have 4 platoons. 4th platoon is the one that is forward already. They're going to have a separate patrol base that we will reinforce and work through. They have their own operation center for communication, so we will do a lot of communication through them. If you hear anyone that's probably like 46, 47, or maybe a Romeo thrown in there somewhere, that's probably them. They could also just make something up and we'll just deal with it. They're militia forces. They're not exactly super trained in the same doctrine. We also have a lot of militia with ourselves, so as far as our forces, friendly forces, there's no one left and right of us. Our forces are mostly militia. We have some Russians. We have some SSO guys here to support us, and we have some Chechens here. And Chechens are in every engagement, usually on both sides. So, we'll get to the SOI at the end of that, but our mission, our first mission tonight, the time is now about 2000, 2015. We're going to move from here to our new patrol base. We're going to set it up. There's a frago from the operations order that was posted already, in that we are now combining 1st, 2nd, and 3rd platoon into a single patrol base, a company-sized patrol base, and we will join up with where we are currently locating 3rd platoon. When we get there, I will place everyone there. We have elements from 1st platoon that are forward as a recon element that are securing the site. We link up with them, and then they will move forward. We have 2 recon elements. You'll hear it on the net as Glaza or Ushi, which is eyes and ears in Russian. Obviously, you all know Russian because we're Russian. So, if you hear Glaza or Ushi outside of those 167 freaks, that's going to be our recon element. They're going to move forward, do a link-up operation with the 4th platoon, and then from there they're going to go out and try to develop the battlefield, the battle space. We're trying to find out where the NATO forces are, what strength they're in, what are their movements, and we're going to start sending out patrols from here. Once we secure our patrol base, which we're going to walk to now, we will get our interlocking field of fire. We're going to have a squad and platoon level training and make sure that we are secure there. And then we'll start sending out squad-sized patrols. We'll try to develop the battle space, like I said, all the way until about 06. That's going to be our first call. We'll get up, and we'll start moving towards section level, 1 and 2 squads, and we'll move up to platoon. If we have verified intel that we find something that's worth hitting for a platoon-sized element. So at this point, you guys can get online. The order of movement, we'll go 3rd platoon, 1st platoon, 2nd platoon, and the order for that is reasoned because as we go into the patrol base, 3rd platoon is taking the southern perimeter. As I said, this is north, so they're taking the southern perimeter with a 180 spread. 1st platoon is taking the middle, and they have the left and right, and then 2nd platoon is taking the far northern edge of it. And we will set everyone up there, and once we are secure as a company, we'll start sending out movements. All right? Platoon leadership. Once you guys are all squared away, get on this road. I'm going to head to the front, and then as we pass by myself, I'm going to get head counts. I'll say this now. It's a big AO. There's 3 by 5 miles is something I think that the distance is. So 3,000 acres, 3 bazillion acres, all could be on fire. So accountability is key. Whenever you leave the patrol base, whenever you go on a mission, you want to tell your leadership who's going, what you're doing, how many you are. And whenever you get somewhere or get back, you will give that accountability because it's dark. We will have a lot of illumined. It will be very hot, but it will be dark, so you can still lose people. And you know, I think it's very honorable if you do die for airsoft. I'll give you a medal. So once you guys are ready, we're going to get online. Order of march, we've got the Ushi, which is the recon element with Kebab, the Russian Kebab guys up there. They're going to take us out, and then followed by 3rd platoon, followed by 1st platoon, followed by 2nd platoon. When you guys are ready, get online, and I'll get to the front, and we'll start moving as soon as everyone's ready with safety.
Rock the fuck up.
Pretty spread out tonight, but just remember that base rule is masks on in FOB. So just remember that. Yeah. Again, Josh has a really good point about them letting us do this.
Yeah.
And we really can't fuck it up.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, I can hear you playing.
What do you want to do for radios as far as like, you want to use call signs or just names or?
Honestly, I should be able to talk to you. I can just call you Rory. Okay, honestly, it's not a big deal.
Just making sure.
Rory and Hunt. It's easy. They're short names. I can remember them. I think it'll be okay.
Okay.
What else? Did you guys already leave? No, they're over there.
Really not. I saw Ushi already head.
Ushi did head?
Yeah, I just saw him walk out.
How's it look?
Yep. Green? Yep.
Yeah, no, everyone's here. 13. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 13, right?
Alright, so you always, whenever you go to starter movement, you get the pack count, 13, alright? And if you have a section, you'll usually have one person in the front and then one in the back, right? So that you don't have fallouts. Or you'll have two in the, like let's say, well let's start right now. You have, hold on, the 2 leaders in the front, one stops and counts as everyone goes by, especially at night because there's dark. And you could be serious, and you're like, okay, 1, 2, 3, and they count, and then at the very end they fall in and tow in. And then when you guys get to the new spot, the person steps in and starts counting as you go through. So you can do that, but with 13 you don't really need to with a section. So let's say get your head count now, 13, which I count as well. Yep. Move to the spot, and then once you get there, get a head count as well. If we had sensitive items issued, you'd also get a sensitive item count. But mainly get there, drop left. You're going to have the big fighting position on the left and the center at the crossroads. Copy that? Copy. And I'll be there in a second. I'll be there.
guess we're good. Right? Want to take a pause?
No, keep going.
Alright. Yep. What's that? No, we're going up and to the right up here. We're going up this little hill. No, the hill probably is. But once we get to the top,
That'll be it.
yeah. Once we get there, we'll be good. Yeah, I'll get this tree probably. I'll get this tree that way at the top. See that next group is that up there?
What?
That next group up there is where we need to go. Alright. Check it out around here. I'll get a count. 1, 2, 3. This guy right here. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Alright, 13. And I got your bag. Alright. Yeah, I can see him down there, so that's why I was counting them. We got all people here. Take a breather and we'll figure it out.
You're fine. It's overheated.
Oh yeah.
Alright. What you guys are gonna do? You're gonna keep walking over the red light. Turn left at the red light. There's another road that arcs downward. Take up the position to the direct right-hand side of the road. Go. I'll be there with you soon.
Greetings.
Hey.
Alright. We're going up to that red light and taking a left.
Thank you. I
Let's
can
swap
get it
out.
from here, man.
We got it. Stop off. I got it. Wait, you there? Yeah, I got a group over, a fighting position over here. Just gotta space out temporarily for now. Not sure exactly where he wants everybody. Just stay in visual sight of everybody.
Mr. Roy, man.
Howdy.
How clearly can you see me?
Right now it's not great just because it's kind of at the twilight hours.
Like see my face and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe we should take this built up position on the left.
We got multiple built-up positions. I'm just not sure which ones we officially want to be assigned to.
Don't they have one that's like dug up pretty good?
Well, we got that big bunker right there in the center.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to sit in. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
get eyes at 360 all up.
Just don't get too comfy yet. I got your bag.
You can just leave it there. It's good.
Alright. We just got spaced out. I'm not sure exactly where we want already.
Okay.
We got some of the bunker on the left and some on the right here.
Hey guys, we spoke about you.
Or one, 2 specifically.
Yep.
1, 2?
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm on the cover.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I thought it was this. No?
That's the center.
Okay.
Yeah.
Copy. Still push right. Soon take the road.
Let's stay here for now.
Okay, road's ours.
How far up you want to go on the left?
No, we're the... Oh, you're right.
I mean on this side.
2 guys to the right, the immediate barricade. That's as far as we advance left.
There's a bunker on top.
Yeah, you want to go to that bunker or you want to go to this fighting position like
Bunker?
30 feet to your left?
Yeah, that's a full ass bunker. Alright, then just take a fighting position.
There might be people over there though.
The guy that's up there right now is ours.
Okay.
Because that's like dug in.
Yeah, it's bunker.
That thing's
He said fighting position, so we'll stick around here. Alright. We got Dan, we got Stu up there. Yeah. There's John.
Not really, but it's okay. I trust your judgment. I've been here before. I think I know what you're talking about. Copy. Yeah.
You want us to hit the bunker?
Yes, please.
Got it.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Drop off.
Alright, drop the rocks.
Stepping.
Let's drop the rocks down here. Stu, come back down here. It's over here.
I love you forever.
We'll ditch our bags over here. That way it's out of the way of everything. I can take my camera out too so I'm not blinking all night. Right here.